What's up, OCB? What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. We've got our case of jerseys going right now. This is Hall of Fame, Gold Rush Hall of Fame Series 2 for 2026. And looks like we got everybody tagged. Got a few people on here so far. Um, we are gonna go ahead and get started. It was a pretty loaded checklist. Um, Pretty loaded checklist with this product. They're back to the white cases on this one. The last jersey case we did, there was the boxes were black. These ones are white. This one's pretty heavy. I don't know what it is, but it's fairly heavy. All right, guys, here we go. Number one. Good luck to you all. Hall of Fame 86. Got a Savard. Who's got Savard? Serge Savard going to Travis Conway. Serge Savard going to Travis. Nice hit, Travis. Serge Savard. What's up, Bob? What's going on? I'm going to look up who Serge Savard is. All right. Is a former Canadian professional ice hockey defenseman, most famously with the Montreal Canadiens of the National Hockey League. He also served as the Canadian Senior Vice President of Hockey Operations and as their general manager. And he's in the NHL Hall of Fame, and is also one of the 100 greatest players. Serge Savard. Okay. Watching some NXT. Okay. Is um is Zaria or Zaria? Is it Zaria or Zaria? Is she on there tonight? I remember we pulled her auto the other day. Quite a name, Serge Savard. That is quite the name. I figured it was going to be a hockey jersey because of how heavy the box is. This one's not nearly as so. You can usually tell on the hockey jerseys. Those things are so heavy most of the time. All right, number two. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's the Run TMC jersey. Who's all on Run TMC? Well, I mean, the Run TMC is its own spot, but who all is on that jersey? That's going to Wow, Travis, doubling up. You hit the Run TMC jersey too, but who all is on that Run TMC jersey? It is Chris Mullen, Tim Hardaway, and Mitch Richmond. Chris Mullen, Tim Hardaway, and Mitch Richmond on the basketball jersey. So Travis, doubling up. There you go. goodness. When's our next mini helmet break? Well, whenever Gold Rush releases some more mini helmets, I'm ready to rip some more mini helmets, but I don't know when they're gonna release their next case, their next series. Supposed to get some. I'm sure they will here pretty soon with football coming up. Get some big weather in Maine. Canada helped out with the wildfire smoke. Not much sun. So are you getting like severe storms or the microburst? What are you getting up there? All right, next one. Got a Dick Butkus. Dick Butkus, Hall of Fame 79. Who is that going to? That is going to Nick Jimenez on the Dick Butkus jersey. Didn't yeah, Butkus played there in Chicago and Nick lives in Chicago. So he's a Bears fan. So Nick may be okay with that hit. He's a Bears fan. So he may be okay with that hit right there. Dick Butkus. Tonight I decided to do the break before I went to the gym because then I can go to the gym and not have to worry about how long I'm there and all that. You know what I mean? Don't have to worry about you guys messaging me, cussing me out because we haven't done the break yet. Chad Stockton's the worst about it. His alter ego kicks in and he's messaging me and threatening my life and stuff. All right, here we go. Number 4, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Number 4. How about that home run derby last night? That was pretty sick. Shout out Jordan Walker. I actually had put money on Jordan Walker to win it and got a 50% boost on the betting app that I use. And so the payout was pretty decent. All right. Looks like we got a basketball jersey here. Who is that? There's no last name on it. Yeah. We'll have to Beckett search this one then. Beckett authentication lookup. That's weird. There not being a last name on there. All right, let's see. That's weird. So it's a Chris Mullins jersey. Chris Mullen jersey, but what's weird about that is Chris Mullen was also on the Run TMC jersey, so technically there was 2 Chris Mullen autographed memorabilia in this box or in this case. That's going to Manny right there on the Chris Mullen. That's interesting. 2 Chris Mullen autographed jerseys. This is a heavier one. A Fontaine. A. Fontaine. Who's that going to? I may be mispronouncing that, by the way. Oh, La Fontaine. Oh, there's an L on there. Pat LaFontaine. That's going to Jordan Doss. Jay Doss back in one. This is the first. This is the first break. Um, Jordan's been in a minute. Pat LaFontaine. See, I don't know hockey very well, but let me. I'm gonna look this guy up too. Former American ice hockey player, played as a center in the NHL, spending his entire playing career with New York state-based teams. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2003. Oh, cool. He was born in St. Louis, Missouri. He's from St. Louis. Career ended in 1998. Canadian Major Junior Player of the Year in 83. Was all five-time All-Star. Pat LaFontaine from St. Louis, Missouri, or at least born in St. Louis. Not a big hockey guy, but I know some people are. All right, Jay Doss with one. First break in a minute, Mr. Jay Doss hitting one. He's an OG, man. That dude, my very first, when I first started OCB, I was posting on Twitter. It was Twitter at the time. And I was just, trying to get the name out there or whatever. I think I'd done like a handful of breaks, maybe, if even that. And he messaged me on Twitter and was like, hey, what's this? Said, join the group and find out. And he's been in it ever since. All right, last one, guys. Here we go. Good luck. Ooh, it's the Buffalo Dynasty. Buffalo Dynasty jersey. We pulled that one before. It's got, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Camera appears to be having a hard time zooming in because of. Let me move the box out of the way. All right. So we've got Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, and Thurman Thomas. That's three pretty good names right there on a Buffalo jersey. Who's got the Buffalo Dynasty? That is going to Joe Mystick on the Buffalo Dynasty jersey. Nice hit, Joe. All right, guys. That is the last one. I will get some pictures uploaded. I appreciate the fill on this one. We do have baseball coming back in tomorrow. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good night, guys.